In all my years of training, I don't think I've ever had legs like this before. By the way, that's my kid screaming in the backyard. Legs have never been more pumped. Never bigger, never fuller, never more pumped. It's been now weeks, I don't know how many, probably 3+ weeks of more, probably a month of just working with high reps. What am I saying? Probably even much more than that. I forget now. But it's been a long time of me just working high reps. Initially, it was sets of 10, and now it's going up to sets of 20 and 30. I'm using 30s now, and my legs are feeling out. My knees are feeling very strong. I'm feeling out overall everywhere. And, you've heard all the stories of people saying that, doing high rep squats will pull mass on everything. And that's something that I struggle to explain to people that haven't tried this before. They're going to say, oh no, this is not going to put mass on. But that whole milk and squats program back in the day that people used to talk about, people putting on stupid amount of mass, I believe it. And I believe it for this one reason. Obviously, I've tried this and I know firsthand what it is. But the reason why I believe it is because when I was doing crazy amount of weight for crazy amount of sets, like the 180 for 13 that I did last year, that was brutal, and you think it's brutal for the quads and whatnot. It wasn't, man. It was brutal for everything. It was brutal for predominantly my upper back. That was the thing failing. And so if you're having doubts about putting size on your body with high rep squats, let me just completely comfort you to say that won't be the case. This is why people for generations have said that squats put mass on a body like nothing else. If you were to do one exercise and one only, it's going to be the squats, because the squats put mass on everything. It does not leave anything to be by itself. It smashes everything. And for me, I'm telling you, it wasn't the glutes or the quads that were failing. It was my upper back, my traps, upper thoracic extensors, all of that stuff was getting absolutely killed under the weight. Holding 180 kilos for a minute while doing squats, it is exceptionally hard work, exceptionally. And so this is the reason why I believe high rep squats, and like Tom Platt said, reps are far more useful than weight. Chase the reps, chase the reps. Even if you have to go down to one plate, chase the reps with good quality. And one plate on the bar for me is somebody that can do 215, somebody that can deadlift 285. One plate on the bar, it is comical how little it feels. But you do that for 30, 40, 50 reps, all of a sudden, everything starts to scream. This is why I'm a believer. This is why I'm going to continue doing this. Eventually, I will try to express this newfound strength and hypertrophy. But for now, this is making me feel incredible. Nothing hurts. Everything's growing. Everything's feeling good. It's amazing. I can't recommend this enough. In fact, if my son grows up and he says to me, Dad, I want to train, hopefully he says that to me one day, I'm going to say to him, high rep squats. This is how you build that thickness, that strength, overall ability. This is how you become that thick body, which becomes very useful. Strength, athleticism, the rest of it. This is my go-to. Appreciate you guys like always, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.